Very good afternoon. It's an I League 2 clash between Neroca FC and Sudeva Delhi FC straight from Kuman Lampak Stadium. It's the penultimate day of I League 2 and it's the relegation battle that is going on between three teams and they are closely knitted to each other. On one hand, there's Sudeva Delhi FC on 7 points from 7 games, lying in the seventh position, and just 2 points behind them are Neroka, and 1 point behind them are GMSC. If we look at Neroka's lineup, they have made quite a few changes today. 5 changes actually, and it has started from goal. Jackson Singh replacing Pratik. In defense, 3 changes. Pritam comes in place of Kishan, Surchandra in place of Arun, and Safaba in place of Rohit Mitai. Sanathoi Mitai keeps his place in midfield. There's Michael and Suranjit. Malem replaces Shivajit on wings. It's Fijam, Sanathoi Mitai, and David. On the other hand, the lineup is led by Horam. Fijam, Sanathoi Mitai, and Horam scored goals in the last game too, but after taking a 2-0 lead, they couldn't really hold on and drew the game against Karbi Anglong Morning Star. If you look at the substitutes, there's Aloysius, who is a good goal scorer, and Shibajit has taken his place in the substitutes bench. So has Arun Kumar Singh. Will be important to see how these players shape up in the last game of the season. On the other hand, Sudeva Delhi FC, they have made 3 changes to their lineup, which started the last game. It's a 3-5-2 formation. Nitish Mehra starts in goal. In defense, there's Zahid Yusuf taking his place in place of Bishwadev Basumatre, and Rituraj Mohan has come in midfield in place of Wangden Tamang. In the defense, there's Aaron Coker and Lalmoa Nauma. Buanga is on one side of the flank. On the other flank is KS Shikhar. Tondomba Singh Naurem will be dictating play from midfield. Mingte is in the attacking role. Jajo Prasan will be helped by Darpol, who has replaced Harmanpreet Singh. Harmanpreet Singh takes his place on the bench. So has Wangden Tamang. It's all to play for in this game, especially if you are a Neroca FC supporter, because Neroca and GMSC, 8th and ninth placed teams, are separated by just 1 point, and the last placed team will be relegated. On the other hand, Sudeva is on 7 points. Even if they lose this game by a small margin and GMSC win their last game, then GMSC will reach 7 points, as will be Sudeva, but they have a superior goal difference, -3. On the other hand, GMSC has a -11 goal difference. If we look at Neroka's performance throughout the season, the one-time I-Leaguers didn't really start off well. At home, they couldn't win the first 2 games, drew one, lost one, then lost 2 more away games, finally won against SC Bengaluru away, but then against United SC lost by a solitary goal margin. And in the last home game, they took a 2-0 lead, was playing brilliantly in the first half, but drew against Karbi Anglong. On the other hand, if we look at the performance of Sudeva Delhi FC, with 2 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses, they are on 7 points. They also started off on a dim note, drawing the first one, losing the second and third. Then there was an upliftment in performance, one against GMSC and against FC Bengaluru United, but then lost the last 2 games against SC Bengaluru and United Sports. David has already taken his place, captain's armband in his hand. Surojit Dash is the referee. Bishu Dash and Riju Mondol will assist him, and Rohan Das Gupta is the fourth official. Aryan Kokar and David lining up alongside the referees. And the final pleasantries exchanged. Mohammad Salem Pathan is the match commissioner for today's game. And I'm Orgo Bhattacharya bringing you the live action. Sides will be changed. Neroca in their orange kits, and in their yellow will be Sudeva Delhi FC. Sudeva Delhi FC didn't play the last I League 2 season. They withdrew from that. However, their first season in I League was 2020-21. They finished 8th in that season. In the next season, they finished 11th. But in the 2022-23 season, they got relegated to I League 2. And in the 2023-24 season, they were third placed in I League 2, just missed top 2 by 4 points. Remember, there's a fight going on for the top 2 places also, because the top 2 teams from I League 2 will progress to I League, which was formerly called I League, now IFL, Indian Football League. So 3 teams locked in a promotion battle, 3 teams locked in a relegation zone. And it's the final game for these two sides in this I League 2 season. Especially for Neroca, they would need a win to keep destiny in their own hands. It's time for kickoff at the Kuman Lampak Stadium in Imphal. Referee waiting for the final instructions. And there we go. Neroca FC fighting tooth and nail, trying to save relegation. Sudeva Delhi FC are in a better position, and a draw is even enough for them to secure their spot in I League 2 for one more season. Even a loss by a little margin will help Sudeva Delhi FC. So it's Neroca FC attacking in orange from right to left, and Sudeva Delhi FC in their yellow jerseys attacking from left to right. It's Neroca again in their home ground, fighting really hard in the 8th place in this league. And this team had been big achievers time and again. It has to be reminded that under their coach Gift Raikhan, they were the I League runners-up in 2017-18. They were really flying at that point of time, but now the situation has changed. They are now lying in I League 2. Haven't really progressed from there on. Ball floated in at the back post. It was Aryan Coker with the left-footed delivery, but it was a little too long for his teammates. Today there's a change in goal for Neroca. Jackson Singh replacing Pratik. Pratik is not even in the squad today. Gift Raikhan is a miracle man for Neroca FC. He made them I League 2, I League runners-up, and then they could have won the title in the last day of the season 2 in 2017-18. 4 teams were involved in a championship battle. Minerva, Neroca, East Bengal, Mohun Bagan. Finally, they finished second. But in the 2020-21 I-League season, Neroca FC finished bottom of the relegation stage, but got formally relegated too, but were reinstated by AIFF after they decided to change things, viewing the situation of COVID-19 pandemic. In the subsequent I-League seasons, Neroca were 7th in the 2021-22 season and 10th in the 2022-23 season. Finally, they got relegated from I-League in the 2023-24 season, having finished second last. In the last I-League 2 season, they just finished one place above relegation zone. This time it is no different. That was the free kick from Aryan Coker. He tried to find someone at the back post. It has already gone out for a corner. The assistant referee has indicated that. Sudeva Delhi playing with a back three, while defense it will turn into a back five for sure. They are putting players in the midfield today to outnumber the Neroca FC players. If we look at Neroca FC's performance throughout the season, it has been a stop start kind of efforts going around. Last game, 3 points seemed secured, but they conceded goals against Kabi Anglong and could have even lost that game. Here's a ball that was a little difficult for Nitish Mehra, the goalkeeper of Sudeva. Controlled it well. And from the midfield, there's good passing interplay between the Sudeva Delhi players. From the left, they try to attack. The ball was cleared really, really early by Saphawa Singh. Is playing in place of Rohit Mitay. On the left-hand side, there's Aryan Khokar, a live wire. A good ball floated at the back post. But Pritham Soraisam didn't take any chances. There was a man at his back all the time. It could have been an easy header had Pritham Soraisam not cleared the ball. But it's early pressure, good pressure by Sudeva Delhi FC. Aryan Khokar, the captain, with the duties of the set pieces. Now he goes a shot. Ball floated in. It was a really good block. Buanga was at his help, and now there's a counter attack on from the right side. A long range effort, but it was quite difficult from that position of the pitch. Nonetheless, a very, very good counter. At last, a very good build-up by Neroca FC. Really pressed hard, and Michael at the end moments couldn't really find the target. Went for that left-footed long ranger, trying to catch Nitish Mehra off guard. With the long ball strategy, Sudeva tried to go direct. Midfield battle is brewing. That's the challenge on David. Jajo Prasan, quite a live wire on the pitch. Lost the ball, tackled his man. Pritham has experience of playing the higher levels of Indian football. Swift distribution by Jackson. Fijam Sanathoi Mitei, the top goal scorer of this club, already attracts a foul. And there's a free kick and a yellow card. Turned really, really well. Just like that, went past Lalmuanauma. Lalmuanauma in the referee's books already. It's as early as the 7th minute of the game. The free kick comes in from Suranjit. There's appeal for a handball, it seems. The referee indicates that the ball struck above the armpit level. Now there's a throw in. Neroca trying to crowd the box. Look at the orange shirts swarming in. Was there another handball? Some appeals were there. But quick on the counter, Asudeva. A strong challenge. Timely challenge by Surchandra. Didn't really give Darpol any space over there. Quite a fast-paced game already. Buanga with the throw-in. David trying to win the ball. David is someone who is really, really pacey down the wings. At times he can switch to the right wing too and dictate play, come in the midfield, play the number 10 role also. Sudeva Delhi this season, they have been quite solid in defense. In the 7 matches they have played, in that they have kept 3 clean sheets. Also, in the last 2 games, they have conceded second half added time goals. Against SC Bengaluru, they were trailing 1-0, and then in the 90 plus 6th minute, they conceded another. And against United Sports Club, they conceded a 90th minute winner. Really harsh on them, but that's football. Good interplay, trying to build up from the back. Neroca FC using that inside channel and switching it to the right hand side of the pitch. The idea was really, really great to find the man Fijum Sanatoi Mitei in between the defense, in between the left back and the centre back was the idea. The ball has gone out of play and quickly Pritham Soraisam wanted to start play. He did so. Little loose touch by Suranjit and then really couldn't keep his ball short so that Fijum Sanatoi Mitei could charge onto it. Oh, neat and tidy turn by Tondomba. He skips past David and now there's a chance, but just like that, the offside flag has gone up. Jajo Prasan really, really threatening down the right. Actually, it was KS Shikhar. KS Shikhar is someone who really presses hard, wins challenges, and dictates play. Against FC Bengaluru United too, he provided a great assist for Harmanpreet Singh. He is a rocket down the right. KS Shikhar, that is Zahid Yusuf, coming in place of Bishwadev Basumatare. Down the right wing, he will try to link up with the attacking players. Has some debate with some players. And up front, Buanga with the long throw in. Play goes on, but finally referee blows the whistle because of a foul on KS Shikhar. A very neat and tidy footballer. Lanky, tall guy KS. Tondomba, another player who has the experience of playing Indian Super League. He leaves the ball. There is Jajo and Aryan Khokhar. Khokhar moves away. It's Jajo Prasan's delivery, which is not that great, but it has been set up well and it has been cleared on the turn shot by Rituraj Mohan. The delivery was not that great, but the first touch was brilliant, but the shot didn't have that much power. The connection was not that great. It has gone out for a corner. Aryan Khokhar with a good delivery. It was dipping in the back post region. Whenever you target the 6 yard box with those kind of deliveries, the attacking players and all the players attacking the ball are right back into the game. That's what happened on that occasion. Look at the defense line of Sudeva Delhi FC quite high, trying to press up, and they also are trying to go long. KS Sikhar on the right side of the pitch, dictating play just like that. He was trying to skip the challenge, one another throw in. Quite a strong lad this guy is. Buanga is another one who can use his pace and his body strength to great effect. There was a ball footed behind the defense, tracked really well. Both teams now going long and direct. This time David couldn't be found. Gifrai Khan, little bit agitated. He has seen so many ups and downs with this club, right from being I League runners up in the first season in I League itself to now playing in I League 2, the third tier of Indian football. David with some quick feet, and there's a good turn by Darpol. KS Shikhar, once the ball gets it, first time cross cut out really, really well by Sanathoi Mite. He was covering that zone which was led by Pritam Soraisam. There's some exciting play happening by Sudeva Delhi FC. There's another corner situation that has taken place. Aryan Kokar readying himself for another good delivery. It's Aryan's ball. The header doesn't come in, but all his deliveries are quite exciting, quite threatening. Good attacks down the right by Sudeva Delhi FC. They're getting those set pieces. Pritam with the throw in. Finds David. Lays it off for Pritam. Gets back to David. Finally, the link up doesn't happen. Fijam Sanathoi Mitei made himself available on that wing, and look at that corner. It was dropped at that zone. Well, Lalmuanama was there. Just couldn't find its head. Good turn in the midfield. Solid run down the left. It's Jajo Prasan using his pace. Took another touch. Maybe that was way too much. Could have just crossed without taking the last touch. However, it has gone in for another corner. And now Jajo from the other side of the pitch will try to float in a in-swinging corner. That's quite some movement down the left. Jajo with the ball, curls in, another ball inside that 6-yard box. All these corners are really, really influential. One of them will definitely find ahead of a yellow jerseyed player. Tondamba held off really well. Now there's a chance to get on the counter. Neroca, a little bit of a trip, but not that much of a challenge. Referee quickly told the player to stay up on his feet and let the play flow, let the game flow as quickly as possible. Nitesh Mehra helping out the defense. Another very, very good turn and a through ball from the middle of the park by Darpol. Quite interesting. He dropped to a position of a number 10 and tried to link up with the likes of KS Sikhar. and Jajo Prasan. While defending, it's becoming a four-man defense. Although the starting formation suggested that Sudeva Delhi will play with back three, which usually turns into a back five while defending. There's the first ball cleared out. David has a chance from the byline. He tries to link up. There is a chance, and on the turn shot finds the goalkeeper. A very, very good build up. David was involved, and from a tight space on the turn shot, didn't have the venom to beat Nitish Mehra. The first big chance of the game. Buanga. KS Sikhar gets back the 1-2. What a through ball, and what a brilliant, neat finish that was from Rituraj Mohan. A goal of the highest standard, threaded through like a needle, piercing the hearts of Neroca FC. KS Sikhar with a 1-2 with Darpol, and then a brilliant through in between the two centre backs. And a silken touch, a glorious finish applied by Rituraj Mohan, who is a midfielder but acted as a proper centre forward over there. On one side, it could have been Neroca FC 1, but on the other side, that was a save by Nitish Mehra, and now Sudeva have taken the lead. What a beautiful sequence of passing football that has led to this goal. Really, really intelligent from all the attacking players, making those runs. Amazing, heavy duty football. Again, Neroca trailing in this game. Only once have they won a game this season after trailing. Ball switched to the left for Preetham. Finds David, who was the creator of the last chance for Neroca. Another ball right on the edge of the 6-yard box. Those deliveries are really finding its pace. Superb football. What pace by KS Shikhar. Ball stuck to his feet like a glue. He attracted the foul. Preetham left really, really frustrated. The ongoing battles between him and KS Shikhar is leaving him a little bit agitated. The physio has come on. We need to talk about that goal. What brilliant interplay between KS Shikhar and Darpol, 1-2, and then a run between the two centre backs by Rituraj Mohan, finished off in a flash. Before that, this chance happened. The ball floated inside the box. Fijam Sanathoi Mitei made that run too. Just couldn't lay his head onto it. Preetham Kumar Singh, because of the foul on KS Shikhar, has been booked. Tondomba. Switch to L. Rarian Kokar. Tondomba again. In space was the ball for Mingte. He was already showing his hands, indicating for the free space that he is in. And that's a good try. Different range of football in this Sudeva Delhi FC are showing. They can go for the direct attack option, they can try the counter attack option, they have the ground ball ability, and they can go for long ranges too. Multifaceted team. Must say that they didn't really do justice to their talent this season. Tondamba. He knew that David was there at his back. David was trying to press him, but he shielded the ball well and got out of that situation by attracting a foul. If we look at Sudeva's performances, it has been quite uplifting. It's just that they haven't got that many wins. Against Karbi Anglong, they just drew nil-nil. Then against Delhi FC in the Delhi Derby, they really couldn't come back into the game. By trailing 2-0. Wangden Tamang scored a goal. It was 2-1, but really couldn't equalize after that. Against Sporting Club de Goa, lost by a goal after the 70th minute. Just a solitary goal that they conceded. Then they won two games, and like I said, against SC Bengaluru and United Sports, they conceded goals in the second half at a time. Darpol with that run. Quite a few times, Sudeva Delhi have tried to attack the space behind the Neroca FC defense. Now, Neroca on the attack. It's Fijam Sanathoi. Gets back the ball, but before he can shoot, it was Lalmoanauma with the solid challenge, and the clearance happened. Lalmoanauma with the face mask. Quite a hardy player. Aryan Kokar. This time, the link up didn't happen with Rituraj. Rituraj Mohan coming in place of Wangden Tamang has found the back of the net with a brilliant finish. Silk and touch. Behind the onrushing goalkeeper it went. Buanga trying to help out the defense. And quite cool passing happening in the defensive third of Sudeva Delhi. No chance was taken. It was cleared out really, really well. Zahid. Nitish Mehra always offering that support, acting as an outfield player, although he's a goalkeeper. Buanga, before he could get the ball, it was Pritham with the interception. Zahid Yusuf, Tondamba it is. And look at the positioning of Nitish Mehra, the goalkeeper. Always offering that extra man in the outfield. Nowadays, goalkeepers who are good with their feet are an asset to any side. They can act like a extra outfield player. Always an advantage if the goalkeeper has a good passing range, neat passing range. There's a solid challenge by Darpol. A patient build up happening from Neroca's unit. They know it's tricky for them. The situation in the league table at this moment sounds a little worrying for Neroca. They are on 5 points from 7 games with a goal difference of -1. On the other hand, GMSCMYJ are on ninth place. They are playing tomorrow. And if they win that game and Neroca FC are beaten today, then Neroca will be relegated to I League 3. On the other hand, GMSCMYJ will stay in I League 2. The stakes are really, really high. At least a draw for Neroca can give them some relief. A win will definitely take them out of that relegation battle and make them secure, make their place secure in this league for one more season. David is the option, but look how calm is Nitish Mehra. One-handed take, quickly distributes the ball to KS Shikhar. KS Shikhar still trying to get into that space, but Pritham follows that ball well. Pritham again finds the man in space in the midfield. But Horam's body position was towards his own goal when that ball came in, and he was not ready to turn and run towards the ball. The chance went in a flash. Tondomba. What neat turn that was. And just like that, KS Shikhar on the ball. In the space. Inside the box he goes. Referee says play on. Another beautiful threaded through pass in between the defense. The play happening mostly from the right hand side of the pitch, and it's very, very interesting to see Sudeva Delhi really exploiting the space in between the defense line and the midfield line, and then between the left back and the centre back. Horam, look how far he has dropped. Fijam Sanato Imitei. He takes hold of the ball. Fijam with a brilliant shot, but it has blocked by Aryan Coker. Still a chance. Horam, and then another touch at the back post. It didn't come from a orange jerseyed player. That was a big chance. Fisham, great receive, and then the block came in from Lalmuanama. This is the second time Lalmuanama has intercepted the ball in his own box. That's an easy take for Nitish Mehra. Lalmuanama on one yellow card, really playing well. Now the counter attack has started from Nitish Mehra. It's Jajo Prasan. Darpol for quite a time. KS Shikhar gives away the ball. And now the attack will come from Neroca. Suranjit on the right side. They're trying to build up well. Horam drops a little deep. Gets hold of the ball. Pritham. First touch not that great. Still finds David. David on the inside space. Michael. Back to Pritham. Good looking cross. Not that much pressure. Cleared out really well by Aryan Coker from a long range distance. That was an exciting try. But it went straight to Nitish Mehra. A good follow up by Suranjit. Into the space the ball was played. And Suranjit took his chance. That's more like it. Although it went straight to Nitish Mehra, it was a easy height for him to collect. These kind of long ranges always keeps defenses worried. Neroca trying to fight back in the last 5 minutes of the game. It's a game again at the home ground, the Kuman Lampak Stadium, which has seen so many glory days. Now watching Neroca FC fighting tooth and nail to survive in this I League 2. A season that started off quite late. KS Shikhar again on the ball. And this time the attack was thwarted. Jajo Prasan. Whenever they are on the attack, Sudeva trying to push up as far as possible, trying to squeeze that pitch, introducing that highline defense. What a ball snatched by Buanga. Inside the box he goes. Finally couldn't evade that challenge. That was great job by Suranjit, acting as a defender. Quick passing down the left for Malem, but the ball was little ahead of him. Buanga with that lung bursting run down the right evaded one challenge, but then there was Suranjit covering that area, helping out the defense. Darpol fails to keep the ball in play, gives away the throw in. Buanga. KS Shikhar fails to keep the ball in control. There was an awkward bounce too. Sudeva Delhi FC took the lead on the back of a brilliant attack by Neroca FC. Neroca themselves could have taken the lead. In the same action, they went from defense to attack, and a neat range of passing football happened. Finally, Rituraj Mohan scored the goal. It is Rituraj Mohan's first goal in this I League season. Before this game, Wangden Tamang, Ijaz Ahmed, Harmanpreet Singh have scored for Sudeva Delhi FC. These were the three goal scorers for Sudeva. The lack of goals has not helped them at all. Before this game, they have only scored 3 goals. That's where the problem lies. But with such neat passing football, they should have played a better brand of football, should have scored more goals. However, they are quite away from the relegation threat, and with a win here, mathematically also they will be secured. Whatever happens in the GMSC game will not bother them. GMSC are playing tomorrow. That's an interesting battle that will happen. Neroca themselves will keep an eye on the matches that will happen tomorrow, especially GMSC game against FC Bengaluru United. Now there's a chance. KS Shikhar finds his target, but couldn't really keep it within the three sticks. Find of the season for Sudeva Delhi, I must say. What a beautiful run in the inside channel. In the left footed shot, the goalkeeper Jackson Singh was rooted to his spot. Really didn't have any chance had it been on goal. You'd have been a bystander watching the ball sail into the back of the net. Look out for this guy, KS Shikhar. He's a creator, he's a goal scorer too. Hasn't really found the back of the net this season. Just 3 goals before this match was scored. This is the fourth goal that they have scored. That is Sudeva Delhi. Fijam Sanathoi Mitei. David with the receive. Can he lay it off for Suranjit? He has been tackled and tackled really, really well. And finally, Sudeva Delhi gets a foul. Safaba Singh has been booked. Sudeva Delhi were trying to start a counter attack, and Safaba took one for the team from behind. It's a clear foul and a yellow card. So both the fullbacks of Neroca FC have been booked. Pritam Soraisam and Sabhaba Singh. That was good pace shown by Jajo Prasan. Like I was saying, FC Bengaluru United will face GMSC, and FC Bengaluru United are locked in a three-way battle for promotion to the I League. They are on 14 points from 7 games. On same points from same number of games are United Sports Club 2. However, FC Bengaluru United have a 6+6 goal difference. United FC have a +2 goal difference. 2 points ahead of them are Delhi FC, who have won 5 games, most games that any club has won this I League 2 seasons. But all fixtures will be really, really interesting. Sporting Club Bengaluru will face Sporting Club de Goa, who really don't have a chance to make it to the I League. Another ball inside that 6-yard box, an easy collection for Nitish Mehra. Like I was saying, there's another big clash that will take place tomorrow. United Sports Club will take on Delhi Football Club. If United Sports Club win that game, and if FC Bengaluru win their game against GMSC, it will be FC Bengaluru United and United Sports Club progressing to Delhi Football Club, who have played such well in this tournament, will be knocked out. So it's very, very important for Delhi Football Club to draw against United Sports Club. Just a draw will take them to I League. That might not be enough for them to win I League 2, but that will take them to I League. Like I'm saying, I League was the earlier name. Now it's called Indian Football League. On the other hand, FC Bengaluru United can progress with a draw if only Delhi Football Club and United Sports Club draw their game. So it will be really, really interesting tomorrow. Both sides of the table, teams will be looking on and hoping that results go their way. Another floated ball. Nitish Mehra didn't have too much of an idea. However, he got a strong left hand to it. Now there's a chance. Rituraj Mohan, the goal scorer, finds Tondomba. Back to Rituraj. 14 versus 14. David has come on to that side of the pitch. Strong challenge by Sanathoi Metei. David lies on the ground, but the play goes on. Jajo Prasan floats in the ball inside the box. The men in yellow were behind that ball, a little bit towards the second post. Like I was saying, all three games will start at 3:30 tomorrow. Delhi Football Club taking on United Sports Club. Away match, FC Bengaluru United taking on GMSC. And Sporting Club de Goa taking on Sporting Club Bengaluru. Here's a chance for Fijam Sanathoy Mitai. What a receive that was. An overhead ball. And from a tight angle, he found the goalkeeper. Just like that. Solid receive. And from that 0 degree angle to keep it within the sticks. This is a great, great job. Fijam Sanathoy Mitai did that. He has been the standout player of this Neroca unit, scoring 6 goals. Could have been 7 had he not missed a penalty against United Sports Club. And his name will be in the circles. He might also get an offer for I League. Who knows? Horam. Fijam Sanathoy. Horam is on side. He has space to run inside the box. Horam. He could have waited a little longer. He still has the ball. That's his second chance. Suranjit. There's Malem. On the left is Pritham. He didn't allow it to go for the goal kick, but really couldn't keep it inside. It will be a throw in for Sudeva Delhi FC. 2 minutes of added time. The game has flowed like a river. Not many stoppages, only one goal. A few injuries here and there. Darpol didn't have an idea before it was cleared. KS Sikhar, ball stolen off his feet. And now a run inside by Suranjit it was. Nitish Mehra trying to calm things, trying to keep his composure. Tandomba. Rituraj Mohan. There are three options down the right. He chooses the one on the left. Jajo it is. Rituraj didn't run onto the ball, but it's KS Shikhar. The half turn, he tried to take a first time shot. Little disappointing that he couldn't keep it on target. This is the second attempt he has got on his left foot. The earlier one was still closer. This one was way off target. David, step over. Couldn't really find Malem. Mingte waits and hopes for more men to arrive. Buanga is KS Shikhar. The men in yellow will have only one task at hand to keep possession of the ball before the time runs out. Referee looks at his watch. KS Shikhar leaves the ball. Buanga. Now it's KS Shikhar inside the box. Goes to the byline and it has gone out of bounds. And just like that, the first half has ended. It has been a flowing, pacey first half action between Neroca FC and Sudeva Delhi FC. Sudeva Delhi have attacked in numbers, mostly from the right. And Neroca FC could have taken the lead. Nitish Mehra saved a shot. And in the follow up, in the counter attack, it was Sudeva Delhi taking the lead via Rituraj Mohan. What a silken goal that was! A brilliant interplay between K. Shikhar, Darpol, and finally it was finished off by Rituraj Mohan. At halftime, it's Neroka FC nil, Sudeva Delhi FC 1. If we look at the first half highlights, this game was important and is still important because the Neroca FC are fighting a relegation battle. Sudeva Delhi FC are a little bit more secured. Neroca at least needs a win. And they started off on a bright note. Long Ranger came in from distance. Michael tried his luck and a few balls were floated inside the box. Then there was David setting off play. On the turn, this shot by Fijam was throttled, and look at that 1-2 between Darpol and KS Shikhar, finished off so very well by Rituraj Mohan. Neat and tidy finish. David still was going gung ho from the left, and was Fijam Sanathoi Mitei involved in quite a few chances. Tried to use his silken touch. Horam with a heel flick, and from distance this shot fell to Suranjit, but then couldn't beat Nitish Mehra. Another chance by K. Shikhar. He couldn't find the target. This was a great receive by Fijam Sanathoi. Kept the ball on target from a tight angle, and at the end it was K.S. Shikhar. Couldn't really hit the target once again. And the home side are still trailing. It's Sudeva Delhi FC who have taken the lead thanks to Rituraj Mohan. GMSC manages to win tomorrow somehow, then Neroca will be relegated from I League 2 and it will be GMSCMYJ, the Mumbai side, keeping their place in I League 2. The one time I League runners up in the 2017-18 season, Neroca FC have an uphill task in the second half of this game. Sudeva Delhi FC have done their bit, have taken the lead, and are really looking to score again. Can Neroca break the shackles and score, equalize, come back in this game somehow? Neroca FC at their home ground in Imphal. There's the whistle for the second half. Attacking from left to right will be Neroca FC in orange jerseys, and they tried to go long, direct, right from the start. Quite an interesting ploy in international football and European football. Also, this ploy has been used nowadays. Horam was the target. In one pass, they tried to thread open the defense. Very, very interesting. A different kind of ploy when the defense is not really aware. You can catch them off guard from the kickoff. That's what Neroka did on that occasion. Really, really interesting play was happening from that side of the pitch. Saphaba. The ball loops inside the box. Zahid finds the header. Sudeva Delhi have really used their right wing to great effect. If we look at Sudeva Delhi's history, it was incorporated in 2014. Then in June 2020, AIFF invited bids for a new team to join I League. Sudeva, one of the three clubs to submit bid documents, and they won the bid, became the first Delhi-based club to compete in the I League. Managed to get 18 points from 14 games, finished 8th in I League 2020-2021. Good overlapping run down the right, but then the cross is really, really disappointing from Safaba Singh. At least needed to find one man. There were three who were attacking that space in and around the 6 yard box. In fact, if we remember, Sudeva Delhi FC's young prodigy Shubho Paul was roped in as one of the 15 global youth players by Bayern Munich's world squad and their under 19 team. In the 2021-22 I League, they finished 11th, just saved relegation from the scruff of its neck. But in the following season, they were relegated from I League, finished last with 13 points from 22 games. In the subsequent I League 2 season, they finished third place in the third place, that is 2023-24. David Singh with the setup, still there's a chance from distance, an effort, this time by Suranjit again, goes over the bar. Fijam sets up David, and Malem left it for Suranjit, who was on rushing, and from that position should have at least hit the target. Nonetheless, a good attacking start by Neroca FC. Right from the word go, they are really, really influential, it seems. Attacked really hard. Now it's time to defend. Darpol, the lone man, didn't really wait for Jajo Prasan could have held the ball for some time and then passed. Jajo Prasan was a little bit behind. This clash and then the three clashes coming on tomorrow are really, really important. At least two of the three clashes tomorrow are very important. FC Bengaluru United taking on GMSC. If FC Bengaluru United win that game, they will qualify for IFL, which was once called I League, the second division of Indian football. On the other hand, United Sports Club taking on Delhi Football Club. Delhi Football Club are top of the I League 2 charts right now, but always there's a chance of slipping at the final round. Jajo with the press. Sapaba quickly clears the ball. The situation is such that if FC Bengaluru United win their game and United SC beat Delhi FC, then in spite of playing so well throughout the tournament, Delhi FC won't be able to make it to the upper division of Indian football. They will be stranded on 16 points. On the other hand, both FC Bengaluru United and United Sports Club will reach 17 points. Also, GMSC will be looking on and hoping that Neroca are beaten today. And tomorrow, if somehow GMSC beats FC Bengaluru United, then GMSC will be here in this league for at least one more season. And Neroca will be relegated. KS Shikhar from the byline, a cut back, but it was intercepted at the nick of time. Too many orange shirts inside the box. But whenever the ball falls to the feet of KS Shikhar, he is just so enchanting to see. So easily he can beat two or three personnel. Nitish Mehra hasn't been troubled that much today. Some saves here and there. Ball coming in. From distance. The last shot that Suranjit Singh had a chance to take from inside the penalty box. That could have troubled Nitish Mehra, but it was not on target. Again, Jajo Prasan will run his heart out. Won't be able to keep the ball inside the play. David dropping deep. The ball is given away. Rituraj, it is. What a through. And what a scintillating finish by Jajo Prasan. The goal scorer Rituraj Mohantans provided this time. And Jajo with the juggling act. The juggernaut rolls on for Sudeva Delhi FC. Another ball in space and finds the run of Jajo Prasan, who cuts in from an angle, goes in between the centre back and the full back, and applies the finishing touch to a brilliant move. This is Jajo Prasan's first goal in this I League 2 campaign. And what a start to the second half this has been for Sudeva Delhi FC. They are flying and flying high in this away game. Keep an eye on all these players. impressive and so very sweet on the eye. Suranjit, Fijam Sanathoi didn't have space. Space was closed down by Aryan Kokar. Now there's a throw in. Safaba Singh will go for the long throw in inside the box. Is it another corner? It is. Neroca. Now the goal difference that they had before the start of the game is being hampered too. Now it's a back post chance. And before David could get there, Zahid Yusuf rose high and cleared the ball. It's back to back corners for Neroka FC. Yellow shirts trying to make up the numbers. Rituraj. Good switch. Down the right. Finds Kesh Shikhar Tondomba. Another experienced campaigner, always dictating play from the midfield. If Sudeva manages to hold on to the lead, they will reach 10 points from 8 games. It will be a season of what ifs for them. With such interesting play, they are lying in the 7th position on the table. However, this has been a season which started very, very late. A lot of teams didn't get that much of a preparation before the season could start. That hampered a lot of proceedings. And as the season went by, teams have found their feet. Rituraj again. Oh, brilliant. Jajo, it was ahead of him this time. Again, the ball was played in that half spaces between the centre back and the full back. KS Sikhar trying to charge for the ball. And Zahid Yusuf closed down that space quite early. Now there's a change. Locius comes on in place of Malem. Locius, in one game, he scored 2 goals. That was the highlight of him against SC Bengaluru United. Both the goals scored after the 80th minute mark. Quite some finishes those were. Aloysius already in action. Down the right. It's Rituraj again. Finding Darpol. Can he apply the finishing touch? He can. But the whistle has gone. And it's an offside for Darpol. Jajo has scored. So has Rituraj. But Darpol, despite finding the back of the net, was offside before he could hit the back of the net, that is. Suranjit. Oh, the ball was snatched from behind, and Darpol, the guilty party over there. If Neroka has to come back, They have to come back right here, right now, from this set piece, from distance. There's Surchandra. There's Horam. Horam tries to go for goal. His radar was not fixed. Needed some tuning. The goalkeeper watched it sail past his post. Arin Kokhar. Again, so much space in the midfield. Rituraj Mohan, the ball was there to play. Tondomba was waiting. Now he retrieves possession. What a well oiled unit this Sudeva Delhi FC club is looking like. They made three changes to their lineup today, one in defense, Zahid Yusuf, then in midfield, the change that really is working wonders. Rituraj Mohan coming in place of Wangden Tamang. Rituraj scoring a goal, providing an assist, and then Darpol in place of Harmanpreet. Darpol was involved in the first goal itself with a neat 1-2 with KS Shikhar. He set up that goal. Shikhar with the throw in. From distance, it's Rituraj and then Tondomba. Jajo turns and twists. There was no man to his right side. Neat turn by Tondomba. The ball stolen off the feet of Rituraj. Quickly it will come back in. Rituraj with a long range try. Blocked right outside the box. Horam gives away the ball. It's KS Shikhar. Tried to set up Darpol. KS Shikhar again. Buanga. Back to Shikhar. Rituraj. Sustained possession. Mingte. Goalkeeper and defender didn't have a clue who would clear the ball. Chance for a counter attack. Aloysius taking his place. That was a solid challenge in the midfield. Challenge of the highest order. And from there on, it's Jajo Prasan. Mingte. In the earlier play, he really tried to set up his teammates. Went inside the box, cut it back really well. Galmoanauma from a tight space. Can it reach Darpol? No, it doesn't. Solid turn, neat turn. And now there's chance to finish off that move. Was Fijam Sanatoi Mitei fouled? Where was he fouled? Seems just outside the box. In a flash he went. And all the Sudeva FC players trying to show some agitation. The ball was taken in stride. And a slight push by Buanga has resulted in another free kick, and Buanga has gone into the referee's books. That was a solid turn. Fijam Sanathoi Mitei is someone who has pace, has skill, Very good in one-on-one situations. Lalmal Swama, or Buanga as he is known as. Pritham with a word of advice. This is the make or break moment for sure. From set piece, can this match be set up by Sudeva Delhi? Suranjit is there, and his teammate Surchandra, not too far away from goal though, lifted it over the wall, didn't have that much of a a dip rather. Goalkeeper saw it sail over the goal. Now a little press from Horam. That is really worrying for Nitish Mehra. David tried to snatch the ball, and now a one-on-one battle between Michael and the other midfielder Rituraj Mohan. That was some quick action happening in the midfield. Long ranger down the left. Good receive. Brilliant receive that was. Again, Fijam Sanathoi Mitai. His first touch is of highest order. But now, the Yellow Army running inside the box. Darpol wasn't found by Shikhar. David. Step overs. Finds Suranjit. Again, the ball was gifted so very easily. Something has happened. The other side of the pitch. There's a free kick. Lalmoanauma to take it. And quickly they start play. Mingte. Lalmoanauma. Horam was asked to press. Last press, he almost brought out a mistake from Nitish Mehra. Now there's a chance. Buanga gets back the ball. Finds Shikhar down the right. Shikhar to Buanga. Inside channel is free. Lalmoanawa. Dondomba. Dondomba to Lalmoanawa again. That's a switch. Can Fijam Sanathoi Mitei reach that position? No, they can't. It was a tough ball to get hold of. The onlookers, the home fans must be a little tensed, little worried. Are they staying up or going down? That's the question which will be at its peak. Good ball down the left. Finally, Fijam Sanathoi Mitei mistakes his action. Couldn't really get hold of the ball. Tondomba. Now a bit more of an urgency shown by Neroca FC. Look at the number of men they have committed in the opposition half. Long ranger. I think Nitish Mehra wasn't really aware of his goal. It was always going out, but he still tried to get hold of the ball. Final touch from Nitish Mehra itself, and another corner. Pritam with the outswinging ball. And again, a lot of Neroka players missed that opportunity to get hold of that ball. Really, really disappointing. A good corner. That was David now. Still, David cut back from the byline, didn't really reach Horam. David coming on from an offside position. The offside was called. Two changes, Ejaz and Deepak coming on. And it will be Shikhar and Darpol that will be going out. So Ejaz and Deepak in place of Shikhar and Darpol. Sudeva really going a little defensive in the last few minutes of the game. Now that's an easy take for Nitish Mehra. Mohammad Ejaj Ahmed scored a goal. That was the winner against MYJ GMSC. He replaced Shikhar on the wing, and Deepak Singh replaced Darpol. Look at the space that Jajo Prasan has. Can he find Ejaz in the box? Jajo still left the right back on his back. Jajo. Tondomba, strong challenge. Deepak. Good ball inside the box. The run was made by Mohammad Ejaj Ahmed. Deepak Singh, a midfielder. On the other hand, Ejaj already taking his place in the attacking half. And both are quite involved in the first few seconds of their proceedings. Aryan Kokar with another of those corners. Kokar's delivery. Rose high and handsome was Zahid Yusuf. Found the post. That could have been game set match for Sudeva Delhi FC. One of those corners was always about to find someone, and it did find Zahid Yusuf. Two more changes this time for Neroka. 88 and 4 going out. That's Horam and Pritam Soraisem being replaced, and in their place it's Arun Kumar Singh. in place of Horam, and another change in terms of Arun Kumar in defense. So both Arun Kumars have come in the namesakes, one in attack, one in defense. Oh, look at that composure by Nitish Mehra. Took the ball on his chest, on his head, was playing around a bit. 15 minutes, that's all that is left for Neroca FC. If they fail to win this game, which looks a distant dream now, then GMSCMYJ will have a chance to topple them and go the 8th position, get away from relegation. But that's a difficult task for them too. They will be playing second placed FC Bengaluru United tomorrow. Neroka, things are not in their own hands. It's just that FC Bengaluru United are also in a three-way battle for two spots for promotion to Indian Football League. Healing factor for Neroka. The ball is stolen. Fijam with his quick feet waits and hopes. Didn't find David on that occasion, and quickly from defense to attack, the transition is happening. Deepak, Jajo, Mingte tries to play some passes, finds Tondamba. And look at the run that has been offered by Rituraj Mohan. From the left, Aryan Khokar, Rituraj drifts to the left. Oh, brilliant footballing sense at his highest peak, but the finish didn't reach its peak. He drifted in from midfield to the left hand channel, and from there on, at least needed to hit the target or find someone in the box. Nothing really happened. But he has two goal contributions today, one goal, one assist. Fijam, David, back to Fijam. A long ranger can come in, but Lalmuanama blocked that area really, really well. Home ground hasn't been that happy for Neroka FC. It hasn't been that fruitful this season for them. They started off with a draw and a loss at home, then went for four away matches. Then in the last home game, they drew again after taking two-goal lead against Karbi Anglong, the Assamese side, the side from Assam. I League 2 season is nearing its end. Today is the penultimate day. Tomorrow is the last day. Three matches are happening. All will be live on Indian Football YouTube channel. For the top two spots, three teams are in contention. All will be in action. Fijam Sanathoi Mitei puts in a great cross, and David finds the back of the net, but he made his run a little too early. He is offside, and the effort has gone down the drain. What a setup it was from Physium Sanathoi Mitei. Frustration amongst the fans. That was neat football. That was quick passing, first time cross. But David had drifted into an offside position. Sudeva have been keeping an high line for a long period of time today. and the runners needed to hold their run. Ejaj, Rituraj to Mingte. Aloysius tried to jump high, couldn't get hold of the ball. Tondomba. Down the right is Deepak. Rituraj back to Deepak. What a run inside the box. Deepak, will the cutback come in? The men were near the goal. The cutback came in, but it didn't reach them. It was behind them. Jajo Prasan, a good chance, and the finish was there to be met. Aryan Khokhar. Michael tried to dispossess him. Finally, Harmanpreet Singh has come on in place of Jajo, the goal scorer for today. Harmanpreet himself has scored a winning goal this season. It will be another easy collection for Nitish Mehra. Harmanpreet's 51st minute strike won them the game against FC Bengaluru United. Sudeva Delhi, that is. That was a home game for them. That was a time that they were in a very good patch, back to back 2 wins against GMSC and FC Bengaluru United. Against GMSC, the winning goal was scored by Ejaj Ahmed. Against Bengaluru United, FC Bengaluru United, Harmanpreet Singh scored the winning goal. So both of them are substitute players today. They have come onto the pitch. Tondomba with a brilliant pass. The first touch let Harmanpreet down. He knows that it could have set him up for a super sub act. Jackson Singh. Up Saphaba. Two men doubling on him. And Harmanpreet, with the duties to help out the defense, did really well alongside Aryan Khokhar. Saphaba. Now with the corner. Outswinging one. Cleared out. There's still chance. Michael really tried to do the acrobatics. Actually, it was Fijam Sanathoi Mitei, not Michael. Fijam Sanathoi Mitei is a different kind of a player. He has that pace. He has those gymnastic kind of skills in him. In the first half, he took down a long ball, and that was of highest class. He was at the back post, ended up testing the goalkeeper too. One more change, Shibajit coming on in place of Suranjit. In the midfield, Shibajit, Suranjit have played a lot of games. Neroca FC have depended on them. Some time wasted due to this injury problem to the goalkeeper. But Nitish Mehra, quick to distribute play. Tondomba. David, a against his opposite number, stole the ball. Tondomba again, a little ahead of him, possession being interchanged, the blink of an eye. Sapaba from distance, trying to test the goalkeeper and finds a brilliant spot. That spot sounds like honey. It's Shibajit Singh, the substitute, with a super sub role of the highest order. Beaten all ends up was Nitish Mehra, and with 5 odd minutes left in the game, Neroca FC are smelling a comeback. What an inspired substitution it was by Gift Raikhan, and a gift provided by Shibajit Singh. Smashing strike, left footed, top corner, top class finish. Sudeva Delhi were hoping for their fourth clean sheet this season in the 8 games. This, this would have been their fourth clean sheet had Shibajit Singh not unleashed that shot. Physio called on. Some more break in play. A happy unit, the Sudeva bench, that is. The game is under their control. As things stand, they have saved relegation. Rituraj Mohan. Aloysius. Arun Kumar on the left. Aloysius and a lot of other Neroca players with the run. Fijam Sanathoi Mite. Solid block by Lalmuanawa. Suddenly, in the last few minutes of the game, Sudeva Delhi are right on the back foot. Now a long ball inside the box. David waits. Sudeva sensed a counter attack because Neroca FC were a little loose the back end of the pitch. Harmanpreet. His job will be more than a striker. He has to help out the defense in the last few minutes of the game. These are testing times. Harmanpreet again. Ijaj. Solid ball for Rituraj. Possession is the way to go for Sudeva Delhi FC. That will frustrate Neroca FC. Buanga. Oh, brilliant by the captain. Aryan Khokhar finds Harmanpreet, drifts inside, goes outside, and finally it's Sanathui Mitei with the clearance. Time is running out for Neroca FC. Just 1 minute 30 seconds plus added time. Harmanpreet with the throw in. There's a handball. A referee was there, spotted it quite early. Sudeva Delhi FC will take their time. Tondomba. Long ball now inside the box. Rose high was Ijaj. Rituraj went for glory from distance. The finishing touch was not there. There's Arun Kumar. David leaves it. Fish jumps Sanathoi Mitai. What a block that was! Right in front of goal. A match winning block. Fijam Sanathoi Mitai fails to get his seventh goal of the tournament. On the turn, the block came. Goalkeeper was at mercy. 6 minutes. It's a huge bonus for Neroca FC. They have been asked to push forward, go ahead, change the proceedings of the game. Neroca FC again struggling to keep their place in this league, fighting with GMSC, who are ninth in the table, last spot in the table. Both have played 7, and Neroca have garnered 5 points. On the other hand, GMSC have only won 4. It's a 1 point difference. If Neroca fails to score a goal, loses this game, will be a 1 point gap between them, and GMSC will be taking on FC Bengaluru United tomorrow. If GMSC wins that game, they will be secure, and Neroca FC will be relegated to I League 3. Dangerous signs for Neroca FC, who were once I League runners up in their first season in I League. The I League is now called Indian Football League. On the other hand, GMSC is taking on one side that is still gunning for a place in Indian Football League, that is FC Bengaluru United. On the other hand, the other two teams fighting for IFL promotion, Indian Football League promotion, are United Sports Club and Delhi FC. Both of them will be taking on each other tomorrow. All these games will be live from 3:30 p.m. on Indian Football YouTube channel. Sapaba guarded quite well by Harmanpreet. He is doing a decent job in defense too. In the last 10 odd minutes, Neroca FC have upped the ante. Nitish Mehra beaten once by a superb strike by Shubhajit. He didn't have any answer to that strike. Harmanpreet. He has pace. He is well rested. So is Ijaj. Wins a very, very vital throw in with just 1 minute to go. It's almost game over for Neroca. Neroca FC have just won one game this season, 2 draws, 4 losses, 1 last minute change in place of the goal scorer and the assister for today, Rituraj Mohan. Last few minutes, Manoranjan will come on. Rituraj Mohan, 1 goal, 1 assist. That has done the job for his team. Now there's a chance, and there's a brilliant finish. Ijaz Ahmed. Game, set, and match finally. Energetic Ijaz with his second goal of I-League 2 campaign, which is a result of throw-in. Gets in a tight space, opens up the area for him, finds the first post with ease, and just like that, Sudeva Delhi FC have secured a spot in I-League 2 for one more season. On the other hand, Neroca FC are really struggling with -4 goal difference now. They have to hope that GMSC doesn't win tomorrow's match against FC Bengaluru United. An acrobatic effort by Aloysius. Time is almost up. And what a win it will be for Sudeva Delhi FC, who haven't scored 3 goals in this season. They haven't even scored 2 goals in a game in this season. And in an away match against Neroca FC, they have really played their way into the defense and they have clicked so very well. From distance is David, and it's easy now for Nitish Mehra. He will hold on to the ball like his real life. Neroca FC are now on the brink of relegation. They have to hope that GMSC MYJ don't win their game tomorrow. On the other hand, Sudeva Delhi FC finishes the season on 10 points from 7 games. Neroca with just 5 points from 8 are really struggling. Their fate is not in their own hands. Rituraj Mohan, Jasjo Prasan and Ejaz Ahmed scoring for Sudeva Delhi FC. Shivajit Singh, the substitute player with a long range, a brilliant effort for Neroca. At full time, it's Neroca FC 1, Sudeva Delhi FC 3. A glorious outing for Sudeva Delhi FC. What a game it has been for the away side. Really attacked in numbers right from the start and finished off the game with a bang. If you look at the highlights of this game, the game which mattered a lot for Neroca, they needed a win to keep things on their own hands. And they started off on a bright note with some long ranges right from the start. There was Michael trying to test the defense with a long ranger. It was way off target. Then, one by one, the corners came in from Aryan Kokar. David, though, laid it on a plate. Fijam Sanathoi turned, twist, but couldn't find the net. But what an interplay between Darpol and Shikhar. Neat 1-2 and the through ball for Rituraj and a finish of the highest order. David was constantly threatening, so was Fijam Sanathoi Mitei. Here was a solid block by Lalmo Anama. And Fijam went on and on. Here the heel flick didn't result in a goal from Horam. From distance, Suranjit tried his luck. But it was straight to goalkeeper Nitish Mehra. Again, Shikhar got a chance. The goalkeeper was stranded, couldn't find the back of the net. It was a great receive by Fijam. Brought out a save from Nitish Mehra. And at the end of the first half, Shikhar blew it away. The second half started on a bright note. Fijam did set up A shot, but it was blasted over by Suranjit. He was the on-rushing man. At least should have hit the target. David with some step overs. Easy collection again for goalkeeper Nitish Mehra. And then the goal happened. Rituraj Mohan outside of the boot pass. Diagonal run inside the box by Jajo Prasan. And what a finish. No nonsense strike from him. That was the second goal. Mingte tried to set it up. A free kick from the edge of the box, which was not too far from Surchandra. Just missed the target by some inches. There was the corner. It found Zahid Yusuf, who hit the post. Brilliant play by Ruturaj, but the finishing touch was not there in this occasion. This was an offside. The offside call stopped the goal move. However, it didn't seem like a offside. Tandamba, Harmanpreet failed to gather the ball. There was a melee in front of goal, and this shot was throttled. But then Shibajit with one touch, and then a left-footed top corner finish. Top class, right from the top drawer it was. From distance, around 25 yards out. A finish for the Sorai. Then, though the finishing touches were applied by the substitute Ejaz Ahmed, he scored his second goal of this I-League 2 campaign and sealed the deal with this effort. Aloysius tried his luck, failed to do so, and that's how Sudeva Delhi FC, the thumping win against Neroca FC in the away match. At full time, it's Neroca FC 1, Sudeva Delhi FC 3.